tell everyone.
Uh-oh, it's him! He's back! Stop stalking people, Sam! Is that a real wig? Oh, yes!
Like, I feel like I'm having a half dream.
Ideas are on false notice! We can trust this guy. He's sane. Roll it. Sam Tripoli in the news again.
Yo, if I see you, I'm gonna crack your jaw.
That's Sam Tripoli. Sam Tripoli chased a guy out of a stand-up show last night in Jacksonville. Last night, I find myself at the Sam Tripoli Eddie Bravo comedy show in Jacksonville. I know, but I like Eddie, and tinfoil hat used to be entertaining in the early days. Anyways, right as Sam gets on stage for his set, a guy stands up while filming and yells, "Quit stalking people, Sam!" Sam becomes visibly pissed and says, "Oh yeah? Is this for REDBAR? You gonna show this to RB?" Sam hops off stage and chases this guy behind the club. Wow, a chase. You could hear him shouting at the dude on the mic. Everyone in the audience didn't know if it was a bit or what. After about 5 minutes, Sam comes back in, comes on stage, and apologizes. The dude thought he was being clever, but honestly got clowned by Sam. Wild night. Now, that's the weird part. Up until that line, you're going, oh, this is a great post about Sam Tripoli being psychotic. But then this guy says, the dude thought he was being clever, but honestly got clowned by Sam. Now, the guy didn't get clowned, and you know how I know that, because I have tapes. Yes, I've been sent the tapes. An hour goes by after reading this, and bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm starting to get scared of this guy because he keeps sending me these tapes. And again, we are not asking anyone to do this, and I know what you're thinking. Okay, Mike, it's a dog, but I don't do dog whistle. So you're going to have to take me for my word. We're telling you we're not asking to do this. So what a beautiful story. And then the post was deleted. Everybody wanted to know why. And then I got sent a video of the actual incident. We're going to watch that right now. Now, it's very dark. It's going to be hard to see. And you might recognize the voice you hear on the tape. Possibly. And again, I swear I'm not commissioning.
Give it up for Eddie Bravo! Guys, it's been a long show. Can you hear some more comedy?
Here it comes.
It's good to be in Florida.
Stop stalking people, Sam! Uh-oh, it's him! He's back! Yes, it's the same exact guy that disturbed Brian Callen's show. I don't know this guy. I'm being very nice to him. You know, the guy's very nice. I'm not going to tell the guy to stop doing anything. It's not my business. I'm just reporting the news.
He's got his own style.
He does have his own style.
His voice is extremely abrasive, cutting through that crowd like glass.
It really does cut through. It's the right frequency range to lay right on top of the mix perfectly.
The hairs on the back of my neck are way up.
Yeah, so let's see what he does now, because it doesn't end there. Remember, there's a chase. Okay.
It's good to be in Florida.
Stop stalking people, Sam!
Okay, thank you, dude.
You know who I mean! So that's funny, because that all happened very quick. Stop stalking people! Oh my God, was the guy me? Was the guy me, they're asking now? Stop stalking people, Sam! Who am I stalking? You know who, REDBAR! This was the same thing that we experienced with Brian Callen when he got heckled. Deer in the headlights. They start asking questions, right? That's not a comeback. Questions aren't a comeback. What is this? What is who? You're buying time to think, huh? I thought you were good. You know who I mean?
No.
REDBAR asshole.
Okay, I got you, buddy. How are you? Is that a real wig?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I got you, buddy.
Beautiful.
Is that a real wig? So is this guy wearing a wig? Because I hope. Because just the cheapest Howard Stern party wig. Let's see what happens next. Remember, the guy is answering his questions for the first time.
He has a wig on and he doesn't give a fuck.
He has a wig. Is that a wig? Yes, it is. How you doing? I'm doing great. So that guy's got an answer. How come? And somebody, I looked over the chat, they're like, wow, Sam Tripoli getting taken down by a tard. I don't know why that guy's a tard to you guys. Very smart. This is Jacksonville.
Yeah, okay, how's that going?
Beautiful.
How's it going? Is it going good for you?
You and Diaz are on fool's notice.
You and Diaz are on fool's notice.
You're living in a fucking fool's paradise.
Oh, yes.
When I get to his house, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Oh! You gonna tell that to REDBAR? Tell him when I get to his house, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. Oh, really, dude? Ooh. This isn't looking good. All these tapes, all these comments. You wonder, you go, why is he saying this stuff out loud?
Because he's never going to do anything.
Yeah, I forgot. So let's see what happens. I don't think we're going to see, like, the actual chase.
I know.
Wouldn't that be cool if it was multi-cam, dolly shots? You know, they have, like, a car that's rigged with cameras that follows the chase. They've shut down a lane or two to get this filmed. All right, let's see what happens here as we wrap up the Sam threaten video.
Okay, thank you, dude.
You know who I mean.
No, I don't know.
REDBAR asshole.
Okay, I got you, buddy. How are you? Is that a real wig?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, how's that going?
Beautiful.
How's it going? Is it going good for you?
How's that? I can't get over that. Is that a real wig? How's that going? How's that going? How's that going for ya? Pretty cool line of stuff right there. Not. You'll never hear me say something like that.
What would you say if you noticed a guy wearing a wig and then called him out?
Why don't you say that shit to me online? Say that shit to me online. My only go-to move.
Oh, yes.
Tell him when I get to his house, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. Tell him now what?
Good luck with that. Try the right house next time, asshole. Have a good night, Sam.
So imagine the audience is sitting there like, oh, boy. They don't know him. He just started doing his comedy. Tell him I'm going to beat the fuck. Tell him I'm going to beat the fuck. Tell him that's not, I'm sure the audience probably wasn't like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I guess what happened is as this guy walks out, Sam hops off stage, follows him out. We'll read you the whole message from the guy, which is better than OP from Fighter and the Kid Delete. And then we'll read you what actually happened. We could trust this guy. Right?
He's sane.
He's sane.
Right house next time, asshole. Have a good night, Sam.
This ended in absolute chaos, man. I didn't mean for it to, but Sam followed me outside and straight up took all of his rage out on me. He went 100% ballistic.
So he went, okay, so that guy was yelling. We saw that part. And then Sam gets off stage mid-show, follows the guy out and starts yelling at the guy. And this guy describes it as taking out his rage on me.
He didn't throw a punch, but was swatting everything off me, my wig and hat. So you were wearing
a real wig. I thought maybe you just had bad hair. So you went in to do a spy report wearing a wig. That is... Dude, that fucking rules.
We were chest to chest, screaming at each other forever, pushing/shoving bullshit, he writes.
Okay.
I couldn't touch him, knowing I was at fault a bit, and Eddie, of course. I don't know what that means. Then he smacked my phone out of my hand. It falls under a car, and a whole shitload of people come out, Eddie and bros included.
Oh, so people started coming out to see what was happening. So this is mid-show. The audience starts coming out to go, oh, so they're watching, and he slaps the phone out of your hand. That's assault.
30+ people are outside in chaos, straight up trying to start a mob beating on me, for fuck's sakes.
A mob beating? He was trying to get everybody a mob mentality.
Didn't work, but Jesus Christ, he really tried. One of Sam's female fans finds my phone and gives it to Sam, and he chucks it on the roof.
No, wait. Sam threw the man's phone on the roof?
Why couldn't there be a video of it?
How is there no video of this? 30 people, no video. There's got to be a video. Please.
Fuck. Now, I don't know how I got so lucky, but he went back in. So I go to the front to look for a way up to get my phone.
Wait, somebody goes, 30 people, okay, LOL. What do you mean? This is what this guy's saying. You don't trust him?
Okay, so he goes up to look for a way to get his phone. I find 2 of Sam's fans climbing the walls.
No, they're climbing the wall.
Eddie is outside.
2 of Sam's fans. Wait, this is a madhouse. 2 of Sam's fans are climbing what wall?
This is like January 6th?
This is like Jan 6th. What wall?
Okay, here, let me start this over and let's try to paint a picture.
Insane.
Here.
I had no idea this went on.
So Sam throws the phone on the roof.
Okay.
And the guy says he went back in, and so he goes to the front to look for a way up to get his phone. So I don't know if he means like a ladder on the outside of the building. I find 2 of Sam's fans climbing the walls to get my phone, he claims. Eddie
Oh my God, so his fans were trying to climb, and what were you going to do with his phone? Steal it from him? Because he recorded this tape?
I guess.
Dude, this is getting insane. This is crazy. Like, I feel like I'm having a half dream.
Me too.
This can't be our life.
Eddie is outside in the same area and continues telling me what a piece of shit I am.
Eddie Bravo?
I guess. The nerds throw the phone to Eddie.
No, they're playing hot potato with a phone? I don't think they're allowed to steal someone's cell phone, by the way.
Hands behind his back, he tells me to promise to delete the video.
Which didn't happen, Sam. It's been played publicly.
I'm desperate to get my phone and to get out, so I tell him fine. He gives me my phone and I start walking away. He says, delete it now in front of me.
Wait, why does Sam want this deleted? So he's trying to erase speech?
The threat. Wow.
Oh, he was trying to erase the threat. So Sam and his cronies did all of this to try to delete that video. Thank you so much for doing all this. That's a lot to ask of a fan. If you're a real fan of Red Bar, you must go. There are wall climbers in your way. There are obstacles. Eddie Bravo might be involved. But do it for the show.
I said, Eddie, you can't force me to do shit with my own phone. This is too far.
Wow. It is too far, by the way. I can't wait to lock everyone up.
He seemed to come to his senses because he didn't say anything else, just was staring at me. I took my chance and dipped across the street.
Eddie came to his senses because he goes, what am I doing? I can't be taking phones. That's theft.
And then that's, I guess, the end of the story. And then he does a little confession, if you want me to continue to read.
Is the confession funny?
He says, yeah, took a bit of an L tonight.
No, you didn't. What do you mean? You had 30 people. It was you versus 30. That's not fair.
Not much I can do against an entire crowd, really. But Sam did have an absolute fucking meltdown over a single minute of free speech. If you ask him or Eddie, I'm sure they will angrily verify.
Unbelievable. So what is Sam planning on doing? Where will this end? How far is Sam going to take it? I mean, you know, eventually he's going to be behind bars. Okay, so that was a very exciting, thrilling story. I loved it. I mean, I really love that. Thank you so much for doing that. Again, don't go out and do that. I mean, these guys are fucking psycho.